Hey, what's up everybody, Nazab here. Welcome back to another video on my channel and to another episode of Lumber Tycoon 2. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to exploit for free in 2025. Alright, I'm going to go over all of the best executors as well as showing you guys every script. I am going to have a dedicated video for scripts coming out, so make sure you hit that subscribe button down below so you don't miss out on any Lumber Tycoon 2 dark side content. I'm also going to be throwing in a couple of my own tips in this video, such as how to bypass certain key systems and much more. So if you guys are excited, make sure you hit that like button down below. It helps me out in the algorithm. Let's get right into the tutorial. So the first thing you guys are going to need to start exploiting is obviously an executor. I personally use this website right here to find every single executor that is updated. The link will be down in the description. You can also find this link in my Discord server under the Executor Updates channel. And as you can see, this website basically gives you every single executor and it tells you if the executor is updated. It gives you the UNC and SUNC percentages, and it even tells you if the exploit is detected or not. So you can choose whatever executor you want from here. It'll also tell you the prices if they are paid executors as well. And it will give you their website, Discord server, all of the stuff that you need in order to download whatever executor you want. So feel free to choose whatever executor you want to use. I'm sure there's a lot of tutorials out there as well. Most of the executors on here you can just download straight from their Discord. So the first free executor I'm going to be going over is Volcano. So as you can see right here, Volcano has a pretty high UNC at 99% and a SUNC of 96%. And it's also completely free, but it does use a key system. I personally main this executor. I really don't mind the key system. So first thing you're going to want to do, obviously click on the Discord button right here, and that's going to automatically invite you straight into the official Volcano Discord server. Here we're just going to click accept to accept the invite. Once you join their server, you can see at the bottom that it says that I need to complete more steps. So all we're going to do is click complete. This will show you the rules. Just go ahead and check mark I have read and agree to the rules and hit submit. Once you do that, you can see that there's a 10-minute timer that you're going to have to wait in order to be able to send messages. So yeah, but you don't actually need to wait the 10 minutes to download Volcano. Just go ahead and come up to the guides section right here, and pinned to the top of the forum you will see the how to download tab. Just go ahead and click on that. So right here on step 1 it says open browser of your choice and navigate to our website. Just click the link our website and hit visit site. This will take you to this website right here, which is the official Volcano download page. We're just going to go ahead and click on download Volcano. It's going to do a quick security check. Just go ahead and verify that you're human by checking this box right here, and you will see that it's going to download. Now the download actually failed for me because I forgot to turn off my antivirus. So if you have Windows Defender, make sure you turn it off by going into the search tab. Go ahead and search settings. Go down to privacy and security, Windows security, and from here you're going to click on virus and threat protection. Go down until you see virus and threat protection settings. Click on manage settings, and this will take you to the virus protection. Just go ahead and turn off real-time protection. If you're not on Windows 11, this might look a little bit different for you, but it should be straightforward. Just go ahead and turn off your Windows Defender. And now when we click download Volcano, go ahead and verify that we're human again, and there you go. It's going to download this zip file right here. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to drag that folder onto my desktop just like this, and you're going to want to extract this by right clicking the folder and hitting extract all right here. There you go. And right here is going to let you choose where it goes. I'm just going to let it extract onto my desktop, and as soon as you click extract, it's going to automatically open your folder and we'll put the folder on your desktop just like this. I'm just gonna go ahead and delete the original zip folder. I don't need it anymore. So once you're inside of this new folder that you extracted, go ahead and double click Volcano Updater. Here Windows will say that it's trying to protect your PC. Just go ahead and click on more info and then run anyways. And you can see that it's gonna check for updates. This is basically Volcano's auto updater. It will automatically update every time you use Volcano. So the first time I did this, it actually didn't even work. It said that my ISP was blocking Volcano. So if you have this similar issue, they do have a guide in their guides channel once your 10-minute timer is done, you will be able to see all these other guides here to fix certain issues you might be having. The way that I fixed my ISP blocking it though was just downloading Cloudflare. They do have a link to it right here. And I will also have a link to Cloudflare Warp down below. This basically just changes your DNS. If you're having that issue where your ISP is blocking Volcano, then that is the way that you fix that, okay? Because I did have that issue and it was a really easy fix. So just go ahead and download it, install Cloudflare Warp, and you should be good to go. But once you get that updater to work, it should just automatically download the latest version of Volcano. And you can see that I have it open right here. So this is where the key system is going to come in. So let's go ahead and click on the get key button. And this will take us straight to the Volcano website, just like this. So you can choose to get either a 22-hour key or a 1-hour key. These are basically advertisement websites that, you know, the creators of these executors make money off of by making you do these stupid little steps right here. So I'm going to show you how to get both. In order to get the 1-hour key, you would just click on continue with Loot Labs. Now you're going to see that I'm getting all these weird pop-ups. Just make sure you close all of these pop-ups, okay? You don't need to download anything. You're literally just trying to get a key. So why would you need to download anything? All of these weird pop-ups, just make sure that you close them until you get to the actual website right here. Now you could just complete the steps normally by clicking on the button and it will take you to wherever it wants to take you. It might be different for you from mine. But all you're gonna do is leave it open, and you'll see that if you go back, there's a timer. You're gonna wait for that timer to go all the way down to 0. And once the timer runs out, you're just gonna click on the unlock content button, and that will take you to the next step. Now, as you can see, once you do all of the steps, it's gonna say 1 out of 3. So that means you have to go through 2 more of these freaking websites just to get your 1-hour key, guys. And then in 1 hour is gonna tell you, hey, you need to get another key, and it's gonna make you do the thing all over again, okay? Here we go. I'm gonna just go through it. As you can see, I'm going through all of these little websites, waiting for the timer, and then I can click unlock content. There we go, checkpoint 2, and we're gonna do the same thing. Click on the website, wait for this stupid timer, click unlock content, and there we go. We have got our 1-hour key. You would just go ahead and copy that and paste it into Volcano. Now, if you think that those steps are super annoying and you want to skip some of them, I actually have a bypass bot on my Discord server that bypasses a lot of these like weird loot labs and linkvertised links. So for this website specifically, it does actually work. So all you're going to want to do to use the bypass is join my Discord server down below. And if you go into the bypass channel, there will be instructions on how to use the bypass bot, but we're just gonna go into the bot commands channel, type in /bypass and use Zen bypass. And then you're gonna see that it's gonna say URL. We're just gonna paste our link into this URL section and hit enter. And as you can see, Zen bypass is now says it's bypassing, so we're just gonna wait. And as you can see, after a little while, it's going to bypass it. You can also do /supported in this bot commands channel to see which links are supported by the bot and which ones it can bypass, basically. So I did it right here. You can see all of these links the bot can actually bypass. But there we go. After we wait a while, you can see that it's going to give me the link as if I did the steps. So I'm going to go ahead and click it, and it's going to open checkpoint 2, and we're going to do the same thing again. We're going to continue to next step. I'm going to just go ahead and copy the link, and then you type in /bypass and then type in the URL or paste in the URL, hit enter, wait a little bit. Just like that, you can see it bypassed it. So let's click on the link, and there we go. We're now on checkpoint 2. We're going to continue to the next step, do the same exact thing. I'm literally just going to copy the freaking link and paste it into the /bypass command, hit enter, and after a little while, you're gonna see that the bot will bypass it. And when I click on the link, I will get to the key. So there's your 1-hour key right there. That's how you get the 1-hour key. You're gonna get pop-ups this entire time. Just make sure you're closing all the pop-ups. You don't need to sign up for any websites, and you don't need to download anything, okay? So now you guys can get the 1-hour key, but the 1-hour key is kind of fucking annoying because you might, be doing a really big project in Lumber Tycoon, and then 1 hour later, you gotta put another freaking key into your executor, and it's just tedious, annoying. So I would recommend doing the 22-hour key. So that's this blue one right here that says recommended. Now the bypass bot that I've been showing you does not bypass work.inc links, but don't worry, because I am going to show you another little bypass that I have that works. So if you were to do this normally, you would just click on continue with work.inc just like this until it opens work.inc. Again, close all the weird pop-ups. But once you get to checkpoint 1, just scroll down, click on go to destination. It's going to tell you to wait 10 seconds. So just wait 10 seconds, click continue with ads, and then scroll back down again and click on go to destination again. This is going to open up this security checkpoint. You just have to wait for the bar at the bottom here. And once it loads in, it's going to tell you that you have to install this freaking extension on your browser. This is the part that I'm going to be bypassing right after this. I'm going to show you guys how to bypass this part. You would just hit accept and it would add it to your extensions. I already had the extension in this footage, so it automatically, you know, went to the next step. Next is going to make you read an article or sign up for a page or some shit. It might be a little different for you. These freaking little links change all the time. So we're going to click on open on whatever it is. And once it opens up, you don't need to do anything. You can see that mine didn't even fully open. It just opened and then closed by itself. I don't know why I did that, but don't do anything. Don't sign up for any websites. Just kind of wait, okay? Just sit there and wait. I literally got up and got some fucking water when I did this. So as you can see right here, it just eventually bypasses and it says that was easy, right? And that means that you're done with the work.inc. So scroll on down and click go to destination. And there you go. You've done one of the freaking checkpoints, okay? So you have to do that 3 times to go ahead and get your key. All right, so in order to bypass those 2 steps with the article and the extension, if you don't want to download it and you don't want to sit there for like the extra couple seconds, there is a bypass you can use. So if you go into the bypass channel in the Nazab community Discord server, you will see that I have a Volcano bypass script. So you would basically add an extension called a Tamper Monkey to Opera or Chrome. Okay, this only works for Opera and Chrome, so it's going to be right here in the Discord server. I'm just going to click on the link from the Discord server to take me straight to the Tamper Monkey page. Then I'm going to add the extension to Opera right here. Again, this works on Google Chrome as well. So once you have the extension on your browser, we're going to go back into Discord again, and we're going to click on the work.inc bypasser. Now, it's actually called the Volcano bypass in my Discord servers, okay? So we're going to go ahead and click on Volcano bypass, click visit, and it will open up a website that looks exactly like this, except the name is Volcano bypass, okay? Now we're just going to click on install script on this green button right here, and it's going to automatically install the user script onto Tamper Monkey. Now, if I go ahead and hit the green install button again, you can see it says reinstall. So I know it's downloaded. I know it's on Tamper Monkey. You can also check this by going to the Tamper Monkey extension and clicking on dashboard right here. Make sure that Volcano bypass is turned on, okay? It's going to be called Volcano bypass. Let me just repeat that. So once you have the Volcano bypass user script installed onto your Tamper Monkey, you're just going to go back into the steps here. I'm on the final destination already because I did them normally for the first 2 checkpoints. But you're going to see we're going to go back down to go to destination, wait our 10 seconds again, and then go to destination again. And you'll see it's going to take us to the security checkpoint. We're going to wait for that bar at the bottom again. And as soon as it loads, you're going to see I'm going to click on the proceed button, and it's going to take me straight to the key. It's not going to ask me to install the extension or any of that. It's going to skip those 2 steps and take me straight to my 22-hour key. Again, that was the last step. You still have to do it 3 times, and you still have to scroll down and click go to destination, wait the 10 seconds, scroll down, click go to destination, and then wait through the security checkpoint. But you don't have to install the extension, and you don't have to open that weird article. Kind of partially bypassed the 22-hour key there. So now we have our 22-hour key. I'm going to go ahead and copy that. So whether you get the 1-hour key or the 22-hour key, just go ahead and paste it into your Volcano and hit the submit button. And just like that, you can see that Volcano is open and ready to execute, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and test it out. Let's open up a Roblox game just like this. So go ahead and open up Volcano with your Roblox game, hit the attach button. You're going to see it says attached successfully. And once it says that, you're all set, ready to execute your script. So for scripts, I do have a script section on my Discord where you can find every single script that is working in Lumber Tycoon 2. So I'm going to go on my Discord, go to the script section, and I'm going to use cron for this because cron is a keyless script. So I'm going to click on the cron Discord link right here. And if we just scroll down to where it says script inside the cron Discord server, I can go ahead and copy this script just like that, paste it into Volcano, and as soon as we hit execute, you can see that we have exploits in the game. There you go, guys. That's how you exploit, all right? That's a free executor with a key system, mind you, but Volcano is a high UNC executor, guys, so it can run complicated scripts like auto building and all of this other stuff that's in Lumber Tycoon 2. So if you want like a high quality one that's free, Volcano is the way to go. So now you know how to exploit, but maybe you're in a rush, you know? You want to freaking get your exploits running right away, real quick, no key system. So I got you for that as well. The next executor we're going to be going over is Xeno. And this is one of those that I said had a lower UNC percentage. As you can see, this one has a UNC of 82% and an SUNC of 41%. But this doesn't have a key system and it's super easy to install. So depending on what you're trying to do, you can always use Xeno as well, okay? So let's get into Xeno. The first thing you're going to want to do is obviously click on their Discord button just like this. And that's going to officially invite you to the Xeno Discord server. So just go ahead and hit accept on that. Now you can see the download channel right here under the Xeno category. Again, if you want to chat, you are going to have to complete these steps right here, which is literally just agreeing to the rules. And there you go. You are now, you know, kind of verified, I guess. But right here in the download tab, we can just click on the download here button right here and then hit visit site. This will take us to the official Xeno download website. Right here at the bottom, just click download now and it will ask you for a download method. Just go ahead and choose Loot Labs. My Discord bot can basically bypass it. So here we go, we're in Loot Labs now. Just go ahead and copy this link, go into the Discord, go into Nazab community. I'm actually doing this on my alt account. Go into bot commands, hit /bypass, paste in the link and hit enter just like this. And there we go, that was really quick actually. Go ahead and open that up and it's gonna go ahead and take us to the next step. Now if you don't want to use the bot for some reason, or it's not working or it stops working in the future, just click this button, wait right here and you'll see this 47-second timer. I'm not actually gonna wait for this, you know, I'm just gonna bypass it, but there we go. It's gonna take you to this page after you wait those couple of seconds. Hit verify and download just like this and it will start automatically downloading the zip folder onto your PC. Once it downloads, I'm gonna click this little folder icon. It's just gonna show me where the file is, and again I'm gonna just put it on my desktop. Once it's on your desktop, just go ahead and right click the file, click extract all and hit extract, and it will automatically open the new folder. And once you're in this folder, there's no key system. Literally just open up Xeno, scroll down, and right down here is the actual application. So just go ahead and double click it, and right here again, Windows will try to protect your PC. Make sure you have your antivirus off for every executor that you try, but here we go, click more info and just hit run anyways. And there we go, we've got Xeno on here. So yeah, lower UNC, but it's super easy to get. So let's go ahead and test it out real quick. Everything should basically work the same unless you're like doing some really complicated shit. But here we go, we're inside the game now. Xeno will automatically attach to the game, so you don't have to click an attach button or anything like that. We're just gonna go ahead and execute cron again into this game, and as soon as we hit the little arrow button, we have cron hub again open. And I will be talking about every script more in depth. You know, I might do a couple of reviews of all the scripts that are working. I think there's only like 3 scripts even working, so but yeah, stay tuned for those. But yeah guys, that's how to exploit. No key system, completely free right here. So I gave you 2 Windows executors already. Just keep in mind, all Windows executors are detected as said right here by the website. It literally says this exploit can still get you banned, okay? So the only ones that are not detected are the mobile executors. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys Delta, which is basically the main mobile executor that I personally use. So I'm just gonna show you Delta, and it's also the executor key system that the bot can bypass. So if you're watching this video, the easiest thing would be to use Delta. And I did want to show one you know, mobile executor. If you're trying not to get banned, this would be the way to go. So to do this on PC, you are gonna need a mobile emulator or an Android emulator. I personally use Mumu Player. The link will be down below to download Mumu Player. First off, we're gonna want to download Mumu Player. Just click on this big blue download button after you get to the website. Once this opens up, just click on the save button. And once this downloads, you're gonna go ahead and open it up wherever it downloads on your PC. It will ask you if you want to allow it to make changes to your PC. Just click yes. And once you do that, you will see this little pop-up right here. Just go ahead and click on install now. But here we go. Once you install Mumu Player, it should automatically open up just like this. And I would personally just pin this to your taskbar. I pin everything to taskbar literally. But there we go. It's gonna look just like this. On this Android device here, you're just gonna go ahead and hit the play button just like this. Once your device opens up, you're gonna probably want to set a couple of settings just to make Mumu Player run better. If you don't care about the settings and you just want to see the exploits, you can use the chapters down below. But basically, once Mumu Player opens up, you're going to want to go up to these three dots right here, click on device settings, and just make sure you have the settings set correctly, okay? Right here under performance, you want to make sure you're on Vulkan. So depending on your PC, the settings will be a little bit different. If you want the game to run smoother, I would use Vulkan. As you can see, it's high performance mode. Under the performance settings, I would recommend that you use a custom right here. And this will allow you to select how many cores and how many gigabytes of RAM Mumu Player will use. So depending on how many you have available, I wouldn't use all of the cores on your CPU. You can check how many cores you have, by the way, by doing Control-Shift-Escape. Your task manager will open up. Go to performance right here. And if you go to the CPU tab, you will see how many logical processors you have. So I'm going to go ahead and put this at around 8 cores right here, just so that it uses at least half of my cores here. And again, if we go to task manager and we go to the memory tab, you can see I have 32 gigabytes of RAM. Where it says available, you don't want to put more than what's available, obviously, but you do want to set it pretty high so that the game can run. So I'm going to set mine at 12 gigabytes just so it has a lot of, you know, RAM. Next, general GPU memory usage, set this to optimal graphics quality. This will again just use more resources on your computer. For this one right here, forced use of discrete graphics card. If you have a external graphics card, a GTX 1080 Ti, 3080, 4090, whatever your graphics card is, if you have one of those, make sure this is on so that it uses that graphics card and not your built-in graphics card. So make sure that's on. And this one right here is more for lower end PCs. You can turn this on, test to see if it's better or worse depending on your system, okay? Once you're done with the performance, all you have to do is go down to the model. And I do suggest that you set the brand to Asus and the device to the latest Asus ROG phone. And if you scroll down in the same page, right here where it says GPU model, make sure that the preset is set to high. All right, this will again just use more resources. Once you have all of these settings set, it's going to ask you to restart. But there we go, Mumu Player has now restarted. So now we're going to go ahead and download Delta on this Mumu Player. All right, so you're going to want to go ahead and just download Google Chrome. It won't be downloaded by default. Once it installs, go ahead and open it up. It's going to ask you if you want to sign in. I'm just going to go ahead and use it without an account here. And it will open up Google Chrome and look for Delta under the Android executors. Then just go ahead and click the Discord server just like always. This is going to send you an invite to the official Delta Discord server. Just go ahead and accept the invite. Once you're in the Discord server, it's going to tell you that you must verify your identity by your phone number, which is a little bit wild, but technically speaking, you don't need to verify. You just need to verify in order to chat. I'm not going to verify because I don't want to give them my phone number because they're weird for that. But right here under the Android tab, you will see to get the updated Delta, download it from here. So I'm just going to go ahead and highlight this link and I'm just going to Control-C to copy it just like this. They will put the new versions every time they update. They will put them right here. By the way, if you want to keep up with every executor updates, you can go ahead and join the Discord on this website right here, and it will take you to the What Exploits Are Online official Discord. And in this Discord, they do have status updates. So every time that an exploit updates, Roblox updates, or anything like that, it will tell you right in this channel. All right, so make sure you check that out. Just a little tip right there. But back to Delta, once you go ahead and copy this link, we're gonna go back onto Mumu Player, go back into Google Chrome, and we're just gonna paste that link in and hit enter. And just like that, it's going to take us to the official Delta download for Android. We're just going to click on download for Android right here. It's going to redirect us here, and you can see that's going to take us straight to the download page. We're going to click on this blue download button right here, close this first pop-up, and then click download again. It will say that the file is harmful or might be harmful. Just click on download anyway. And once it starts downloading, I like to click this details button to see it download. And there we go. Once Delta is done downloading, we're just going to go ahead and click open right here. You can also just click on this file right here, and it will say, do you want to install this app, and show the Roblox logo. Go ahead and click on install right here. Once it says app installed, go ahead and click on open, and this will take you to Roblox just like this. Now, for some reason, it asked me to restart. It never does this, but I'm just going to go ahead and restart just in case. So there we go. It just restarted, and we're just going to click on Roblox. This Roblox actually has Delta built into it, so you don't have to worry about anything. Right here, when it asks you for file access, just go ahead and make sure this is on, and then hit this back arrow on the top left right here. And once you do that, it's going to go ahead and ask you to sign in or create an account. Once you go ahead and sign into your account, we're just going to go ahead and click on Lumber Tycoon 2 here, click play, and as soon as it joins, it should automatically launch Delta. So there we go. It's going to go ahead and open up this asset loader and start downloading stuff. So right here, Delta's going to open up, and it's going to tell you that it needs a key to go ahead and start working. So all you have to do for this part is just click receive key. It's going to take you automatically to, the key system. I would just close this, all right, because it's basically going to copy the link as well. So once you have the link copied, you can obviously bypass it with the bot on the Discord server, but if you don't want to, you can go through the steps. I'm not going to because I don't want to. But here we go. We're going to go into the bot commands /bypass, paste in the URL, hit enter. Now for the Delta key, it is going to take a little while, but it shouldn't take too long. But there we go. Eventually, it is going to finally bypass it. All I'm going to do is just highlight this key right here, copy it, go back into Mumu Player and paste in the key right here where it says enter key, and then click this blue continue button just like this. And as soon as you do that, it will open up this side menu. This right here is the executor, guys. So if you go straight to the second option here, this little controller, this is where you're going to execute your scripts. You can either paste them into here, or you can just click this execute clipboard button and it will execute any script you have copied. So again, I'm just going to go to the Cron Discord server, and I'm going to click on the script channel right here, copy this script just like this, minimize, and we can just execute clipboard just like this. There we go. And now we have exploits. We have exploits on mobile emulator here. Now it is looking a little bit buggy, so I'm going to just mess with the settings real quick. I did forget a couple, so you go into device settings. The first one I forgot is FPS counter. I want that on so I can see how much FPS I'm at. And I'm going to set the limit to 120 instead of 60. Again, a lot of these settings do vary depending on how good your computer is. If you have a really good system, you can, really turn up the settings on Mumu Player, and it might even look as good as the actual game, Here's Mumu Player after the restart. I did go ahead and turn down the cores being used by 1 and put it down to 7. If you do put it too high, it will overstress the system, and instead of making it run better, it's gonna actually make it run worse. So don't set it way too high. I wouldn't use more than half of your cores for Mumu Player. But right here, you can see it's running pretty smooth. Let's go ahead and execute our script here. Here we go, and you can see it's running pretty decently smooth. Everything on the script should work pretty well. Just keep in mind that most scripts on Lumber have stated that they are not compatible with mobile executors. They're only compatible with Windows executors, so some teleport features and stuff like that might not be working. All right, this is literally just to use for like really light exploits, and actually a lot of the times you do need a second or alt account to have exploits at the same time as your main account. But there we go, guys. That's basically how to exploit in Lumber Tycoon 2. Again, guys, do feel free to use any exploit that you want to use. Also, don't forget to join the Discord server so you can use the bypass keys. I showed you how to use Volcano and Xeno on PC, as well as how to use Delta on mobile right here, as you can see here. So now you can have your main account and your alt account both with exploits. If you guys found this video helpful, make sure you subscribe down below. We're trying to reach 1,900 subscribers. So yeah, that's basically gonna be it for me. Hope you guys are doing great, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.